Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a Hypixel Skyblock video. In today's video, we will be comparing the two major classes, the Archer and the Mage. But before we get into today's video, I would like you to hit that subscribe button down below as it is free and it would mean a ton to me. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Mage is a powerful class that does ability damage, and your ability damage relies on the stat ability damage. Okay, so in order to increase this stat, there are many different things that you can equip to increase it. One of them being your enchanting level. As you can see, my enchanting level is 60, therefore I get quite a sum of ability damage. The next thing that you can do to increase your ability damage is equip the sheep pet, as it grants ability damage as a base stat. Or you could buy a set of wither goggles or shadow goggles, which is another type of wither goggles but just not as good. As you can see, if I go to Ophelia here, she sells the shadow goggles and it grants ability damage. She also sells the dark goggles, which also grants ability damage. Now, Mage ability damage doesn't just rely on this stat, it also relies on intelligence. Intelligence is basically mana that you can obtain by leveling up your enchanting skill and your alchemy skill. You can also get intelligence from other things like the bizarre reforge on your talismans, your armor that you equip, or your weapon that you hold. For me, when I play Mage, I would use this set, which consists of wither goggles, Storm's chestplate and leggings, and tier 12 perfect boots. I use tier 12 perfect boots because it is the boots that give the most defense in the game. However, Goldor's boots would be much better for effective max health. It's all up to you. Next, we will be talking about the Archer class. The Archer class's damage is basically just melee damage but ranged. It relies on two stats. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is strength and crit damage. However, if you want to optimize your talismans for being an archer, you would want to have some of them on strange, as you can see in my accessory bag. The epics are on strange for the bonus attack speed, which I will get into later in the video. Strong on your mythics and legendaries, shaded on your rares, and bloody on your uncommons and commons. Now this is just my opinion, but it does work out really well, as I get an extra of 89 attack speed. I also put the crochet tiger plushie pet item on my blue whale, so I get increased bonus attack speed. Now we will be trying these two classes in dungeons, in the floor 7 dungeon, shortly. First we will be playing Mage, and then we will be doing Archer. After these dungeons, we will be doing a Slayer boss to compare the Archer class and the Mage class. But now I'm going to use the Archer class and equip my Archer set. As you can see, what I am doing is I am holding down my right click button and spamming my left click button. And my weapon is a Juju short bow, You can obtain this from the Enderman's Lair. The requirement is Enderman's Lair level 3. Okay, and it has a special ability called Short Bow, where you can instantly shoot your arrows. So this is roughly what the Archer gameplay is like. And I also use an Estrella. I put it in my hotbar so that I can either play as the mage class or heal. Since the Estrella's ability, which is Wither Impact, grants the Wither Shield Scroll ability, which is, it gives, whenever it is activated, it grants 10% damage reduction and it takes 150% of your crit damage, my bad, crit damage, and turns that into absorption hearts. Shortly after, the absorption hearts will turn into healing. This is why the Necron Blades are a very good healing weapon. Now, I am going to go to the blood room and so basically Archer is better. Okay, it's the best DPS class, damage per second class in the game, as you can focus on one target with the Juju Short Bow. And if you have a Necron's Blade with the Wither Impact ability on it, you could heal massive amount of health in just a click of the Necron's Blade. Now this is just the Archer class. I am going to demonstrate the Mage class after this dungeon. So now that we have shown Archer, my damage relies on the crit damage that I have and strength that I have. And the Juju Short Bow can be used as the main Archer weapon. However, a Terminator would be much better than a Juju Short Bow. However, the Terminator is quite high in price at the moment. It is about 1 billion coins. That's why I use the Juju Short Bow. Okay, now we are going to play as the Mage class in dungeons. First, we will select our mage gear, and then the sheep pet. Bear in mind that for Archer, bonus attack speed counts towards the Juju Short Bow's attack speed. So for example, right now, I have 54 bonus attack speed, and as you can see, the Juju Short Bow is attacking at this speed. However, if I equip my Blue Whale, which has the Crochet Tiger plushie on it, I have 89 attack speed, and as you can see, there is a significant difference. Now I'm going to equip my sheep, which gives 20 ability damage, but I put a Minos Relic on it, which grants 33% extra pet stats. I'll be going on to the Mage class and start the dungeon. As you can see, the Mage class does a lot of splash damage, AoE damage in dungeons, especially when you use the Necron blades such as the Scylla, the Hyperion, the Estrella, and the Valkyrie. As a mage class, you would want to focus on both your ability damage and your intelligence. Both of these stats count towards your overall damage while playing the mage class or doing magic damage. The mage class is renowned as you can do a lot of splash damage and a lot of DPS to mobs. However, the archer class, if you play it right, you can do as much damage as the mage class or even more. But then you will not be able to get as much AoE damage as the mage class. However, in a future update known as I think it's the community center update, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is about getting new arrows, a new basement at the coal mine, and at the coal mine you can buy these explosive arrows, which reduces I think it reduces your damage by 40%, but it does an explosion of 8 blocks, I think, when you use the bow. Yeah, so maybe in a future update, the archer class might be better than the sorry, but my Minecraft crashed. Anyway, we're back in today's video. We are going to do a Slayer, the Revenant Horror, tier 4. We are going to use the Mage classes gear and the Archer classes gear, and we will compare the two while fighting the Revenant Horror. But as I was saying in the last clip, the Juju short bow with the explosive arrows could do more AoE damage than the Necron's blade. So we will get into the Slayer quest right now. Now we are at the crypts one. We will start a Revenant Horror tier 4 and use the Mage armor and weapons. Now I am going to skip to the part where I spawn the boss. Alright guys, so I summoned the Revenant Horror over here. As you can see, I am currently in my mage gear with my sheep pet out, and I will try to kill this boss. As you can see, with the mage class, I just had to right click 3 times in order to kill the boss. Now I'm going to summon the boss again, but this time use Archer gear. Oh, sorry, but we had some issues there. Another person killed the boss. Now I'm going to summon another boss. Alright guys, now I have summoned another Revenant Horror. Now I am going to try and kill it with my Archer gear. Okay, so apparently the Juju shortbow's damage or arrows do not affect the tier 4 Revenant Horror. Okay, so now I'm going to try out a tier 5. I've never tried it before, so I'm going to skip ahead to when I summon the boss. Alright guys, so I have spawned the tier 5 Revenant Horror, and I will try to kill it with the Juju short bow. However, as you can see, the tier 5 Revenant Horror is not taking any arrow damage, so I will have to melee it instead, which is not what I intended to do. So apparently, the Archer class and the arrow damage does not affect Revenant Horrors. Anyways guys, that's it for me today. Please consider to like and subscribe. This video took me a long time to make, so I would appreciate if you do so. Anyways guys, that's all I have. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.